This is Drew with Boomer Music Company, your band and orchestra experts since 1976, and thepodcastingstore.com, the one-stop shop for all things podcasting and remote learning. This is your weekend update. Greetings and welcome to your weekend update. As always, we're busy at the store doing what we do and getting stuff done. And I want to feature this week that new video series that I've been doing, The View from the Road. And this is kind of the chronicle of me and what I do out in the Thompson School District. And the thing that I really was focusing on this week was the advanced planning that teachers are doing, and especially as it pertains to tryout nights. And we've actually got one at Garfield Elementary, which is the school that Timmy goes to, this coming Tuesday. And really excited to be getting back into doing that kind of stuff because it's just been far too long since we've been able to do it. And that also dovetails into another thing I want to talk about. But first, here's a clip from The View from the Road. The cool things that I did get to see this week were more advanced planning. So more teachers are talking about spring instrument tryouts and how that's going to work and all of that sort of stuff. And I'm thrilled to be able to offer what expertise I have in that area from the stuff that I've seen. So I'm really excited to start conceiving of what that's going to look like, because it's been far too long since we've done it. And the other thing that's been far too long since we've done it is Step Up Day. And that was what I was alluding to there in that video, is that on November 20th, we're going to be doing a Step Up Day again. And it's been a couple of years since we've been able to do that. Now, that's going to be the day where we have manufacturer representatives there and more instruments than usual for everyone to try out and audition, as well as accessories. So picket mouthpieces and more bows for you string players and things like that. So that's going to be November 20th, which is the Saturday before Thanksgiving. And please, set aside the date, and we're really excited to be able to do this again. It's really been far too long. The other thing that I did this week was a kind of impromptu video. There's two things going on here. First, there's the actual content, which this video is a continuation of our exploration of the AutoDuck feature in OBS. And one of my friends used the video that I did last time exploring how AutoDuck works and created a great podcast from it. But the problem that he was having with it is when you do use that AutoDuck feature, every time you stop talking, like right here, the music that you have underneath is going to come back in and fill in the gaps. So I had an idea of how to solve that problem. And the other side of this content is the idea occurred to me while I was out on the road. So I literally pulled aside in a park and had about 20 minutes to do it, set up all my stuff and did it. And I wanted to prove that I could really do that in OBS. So as you're watching this clip, keep in mind that I'm literally sitting in a park next to a playground and recording this video impromptu. So take a look at what I did. Now, at the beginning and the end anyway, it's going to come down, but in the middle we haven't solved the problem. Well, here's a slick way you can do that. So what I'm going to do is grab right here and then run it all the way, and not on all the tracks, just on this one, all the way across here. And so then if I go into Effect, and then what you're looking for is Amplify. Now we're going to do the opposite of Amplify. So since I dropped 20 decibels before, and that's going to keep the music underneath, I'm going to go -20 on that, and bangarang, there we go. So here's what this is going to sound like now from the beginning. Voiceover. Oops, back to the beginning. Here, so a voiceover. So here's me talking. And then this week's essay over at the Podcasting Store Medium page was about the best compliment that I've ever received. And that's a question that if I'm interviewing someone for a job or for a podcast or video, that I always ask them that question, because the answer always fascinates me, and mostly because I know the answer for me. And that was a compliment paid to me by Mr. Todd Brubaker. If you've ever met him, he's a fantastic trombone player and a great guy. And he once told Jamie that I was the best section trumpet player in town, which it sounds like a backhanded compliment, but it's really not, because he was really making a statement to his opinion of me as a team player and ability to support the band and the sound and to just do all of that and put the band ahead of my own individual sound. And I really take that to heart because I work hard to do that. I mean, if the band sounds great, then my contributions to it have helped out with that. So check out that essay if you haven't seen it yet. I thought that was a pretty poignant topic to be touching on. So that's your weekend update. As always, thank you so much for your support. Save the date for Step Up Day, and we will see you at the store. If you enjoyed the Weekend Update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.